Are you looking for another classic escape room puzzle? You can do a great many things with a translate puzzle. You can find the codes online or you can make your own. The possibilities are endless. In day 20, I'm going to show you a few more ways you can use translate puzzles in your DIY escape room. My name is Celeste, and I am the owner-operator of Escape from Reality by Golden Key Games. And today is day 20 of our 31 days of puzzles for your DIY escape game. When we think of translate puzzles, we think of translating from one language to another. But what I'm talking about is code and key type puzzles. Symbols, numbers, or letters can be directly interchanged with other words, letters, or numbers in this type of puzzle. This is the second video I've made on translate puzzles, and they can absolutely be made in any way that you can imagine. Here are just two examples of how I did that in my escape room. The first involves a cypher wheel that I put in a Christmas room. I've actually used this a number of years, but I always make sure I use it in a different way. I bought this online. It was already made. It's a Christmas cypher wheel, and it has the symbols on the inside and the numbers on the outside. So the player would have to know the key to get the numbers that they're trying to get for the puzzle. So in one instance, I had something delivered to them through the solving of another puzzle where they said elf equals 6, and they turn the elf to 6, and that sets the key for the code. And then they're able to pick the other letters out from a poem to get a 5-digit code. More recently, I had a tech puzzle where the train would go across the tracks and it would light up certain symbols in a certain order. And then all they needed was the key. And the key was right on the wall with the reindeer on it. So I've always used this in a different way, so they always have to figure it out fresh. The second example is my Halloween lyrics book. And as you can see, I've got numbers down for each line of the book. My word software actually did that automatically, so that was super easy to create a book code. And so in this book, every page has different songs, and they all have line numbers for the lines in the pages. Every one of them has that. And so this would be basically impossible to do without knowing the page, line, and word that they're supposed to be looking at, because it could be any page, any line, any word. But I had given them this little code here, and it's got the music notes on it, so it told them to look at the book. And then it had 318.5. 318.5 turned out to be the word left, and I believe I used this for a directional lock. All right, so that's two different kinds of translate puzzles that I have used in my escape room. Super easy to make. I don't think either one of these, well, the wheel cost me a couple of bucks, but other than that, it was very affordable to make these kind of puzzles for my game. If you're enjoying these 31 days of puzzles, consider subscribing to our channel so you can get notifications of upcoming videos.